Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right, just watched season 1, episode 6 of Penguin. I guess it's called Gold Summit. I don't feel like I'm allowed to say anything. Like, I feel like people are going to be upset with whatever I say, and they're going to be like, no, wait, it's a really good episode. They're going to tell me how good the show is. That's how I feel. Like, no matter what I say. I can see these signs happening a mile away, but they're going to tell me how good the show is. This show was an obvious super duper step back. Like, this is like actually like where it's campy Fox 5 television like storytelling. Like, this actually fell back quite a bit. It's actually insulting your intelligence, and you know what? If you run with that, congratulate. Like, okay, enjoy it, and you enjoy the show. I'm finding this as childish storytelling, but I get it's a comic book. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Fuck. No editing for that shit, bro. Anyways, Jesus Christ, this is not looking good. I'm telling you, like, vibe-wise, it's not looking good, guys. Guys who have been praising this show, you're basically boosting its stock price when it shouldn't be boosted, and you're boosting it anyways. I need to hear from these fools now. This is not so good, in my opinion. Now, granted, you may enjoy it as a fan. I'm telling you right now, even if you're just a fan, you don't care about logic, or storytelling, or character development, or how the fuck does this guy get over here? How the fuck does this shit get from there to over here? If you don't care about any of that shit, you will still be disappointed by the end of the show. I almost guarantee it now. I can see what they're doing, and I almost guarantee you will not like the show by the end of it. Now, forgive me if I'm bursting bubbles, or if I'm just, I don't know what I am at this point. Am I a hater or something? Or I just dislike, I don't know. I don't know what I would be at this point. Why I'm so, it feels like I'm getting whiplash through the storyline here. I don't know why that's me being an asshole, I guess, about the show or something. But either way, enjoy your shit, bro. You're getting absolutely... You're getting dunked on, kinda. You're getting like some kind of tragic, rushed, very, very rushed. Now, I said in episode 4 where it's like, damn, they're shoehorning things in here in order to push this show forward, in order to get somewhere, right? Now they're moving in this episode. They're moving at breakneck fucking speed, bro. They're really pushing through. But anyways, okay, let's go over, I guess, details of the episode. The intro, where there's like kind of a monologue of Penguin. Jesse said, I think he made fun of Regulators, the song, and it kind of reminded me of that. Like, I'm like, what is this 80s cop drama shit that they're doing right now? It's funny, but I don't think they meant it to be funny, though. It's kind of me just laughing at it. Which sucks. You know, I want the show to be a part of the jokes where I'm laughing. But anyways, I assume some sort of giant time jump happened that they're not really showing us. Maybe they showed it and I missed it, and maybe the Easter egg guys will tell me, like, hey, there was a newspaper that fell on the ground and it showed the date. It showed that time passed, like 4 months passed or something like that. I'm assuming time jumped, right? Because it's Victor and Penguin at the end of the last episode, staring at like, this will be a new home, Victor. It'll be a new home, right? Now there's actual full-blown construction companies down there, like renovating that shit out. Penguin is now like already those 2 plants they saved from the heist, right? Those 2 plants they saved apparently have now spread. Like they have enough to give it away for free throughout the city. So I'm assuming kind of major amounts of time have passed. Sophia's haircut, Sophia's haircut, and Sophia fucking her ex torturer. It's also a signal that time has passed. I would assume. I'm trying to go to my basic dumb fuck storytelling things to tell you that time passed. I'm trying to go there, and they're checking all the boxes. So I'm going to assume that time has passed, at least significant time, like pretty much. Unfortunately, with time passing, is that you get some characters left behind, like Penguin's mom, the one that's supposed to be most important to him. She has been shivering in the fucking cold in Crown Point for months, apparently. Unless, hey, fans of the show, unless it's only been a couple days and Penguin put all this shit together in a couple days and boom, we're there. Or it's been months and Penguin's mom still doesn't have fucking heat in her fucking house yet. I get it. She's hidden in Crown Point. Got it. But if they had, like, this dude can't get, like, he has a generator that I guess is like broken or something. He can't get like a real generator in there and like really hook her up. I guess that's like he can't do that. I mean, he has a whole construction company taking over underground Gotham, but he can't have a fucking a generator, heater, or some shit like that for his fucking mom. He can't do that apparently. But I guess they left her in the cold for the sake of where he threatens the politician and gets the power back on. I'm sure that'll give some people the feels when they see that. They'll be like, "Oh man, it's so cool. It makes me feel good." Yeah, the fucking 1%. Yeah, I'm sure people will feel good about that. Dumb fucks. When it comes to storytelling, dumb fucks, and they'll get tricked by anything. Anyways, what else? Okay, there's an obstacle in Crown Point, which is Squid, right? He's brought up last episode. We saw like a couple seconds of him, right? They bring him up again. And he's doing all these hand signals in front of. He's like, I think he's like rapping to Victor or something like that. He's like, "Hey yo, Victor, whoa, I control the money here. Yo, where'd you get those sneakers from, bro? Yo, hey yo, fucking dipshit, loser ass motherfucker." He's like, that dude ain't real, bro. Take him down. Like, wreck this fool. He's trash. But anyways. He's the neighborhood gangster, and I guess he was a threat for like a second, and then he's not a threat anymore. He's dead. Okay, moving on. The hot chick now knows that Penguin set up Sophia because guess what? They gave us that one episode that everyone praised as like the most beautiful TV episode of all time. Why Penguin's a fucking masterpiece. That episode showed that actually Sophia she isn't the hangman or whatever it's called. What's it called? I think it's the hangman. She's not the hangman. So, she's Anthony, how dare you? Nothing. Anyways, Sophia is not the hangman. We learned that in episode 4 of this show, the most epic episode of all time, apparently, according to fans. And since we know that, when Sophia's like, "Hey, yo, I didn't kill those girls. My dad did," and the character believes it, like, just instantly, like, kind of believes it. It works because it's not about the girl. It's not about the characters. It's about the audience. The audience is like, "Yeah, we know she didn't do it, bro, because we saw that one episode." So now when you have a character who's not supposed to have the context that we have, when she just falls for it, yeah, we fall for it too. Or, I probably worded that wrong. When she falls for it, it makes sense because we understand that happened. We have the context, she doesn't, but she acts like she has our context. Because they can do that because it's writing, it's people writing these things. These are not real people. These are characters written by fucking writers. And they're pretending like this character now knows what we know, even though she doesn't. But either way, she believes her. Fine, whatever. And I guess Sophia's kind of like it looks like bait for culture warriors. I think looks like kind of like bait for the idea of like the feminist thing. I think they're kind of baiting for it. See, Anthony's even falling asleep during my review. See that? Anyways, have to show it. Either way, okay. They're clear. I think that's quasi bait for culture warrior shit. Like nerdrotic guys. Like, oh my god, the feminist agenda in my TV shows, where Sophia has a particular like, I guess, sympathy for women in struggle, or even at the end where she's looking at Victor Blackhead and Oz's mom, right, Penguin's mom, dancing. She doesn't like just instantly pull the trigger, just like she didn't with the girl that was supporting Penguin, right? Even that girl was all about her girls, right? The girls she knows on the streets and shit like that. And she believed that Sophia, yeah, you're the hangman or hangwoman or whatever the fuck. You kill us. You kill my girls. Then Sophia's like, no, I didn't. And then the girl's like, damn, you didn't, did you? Damn, you're innocent. Which once again, they can get away with because of episode 4 that people fell for. Anyways, let me see. Okay, okay. I guess the conclusion of the episode, right? Where Penguin, a guy who should be in like a dire situation, according to the last episode, where he left off, it's him and Victor and maybe like 3, 4, 5 of his goons, of Penguin's goons, are now the only guys left to fight the Falcons and the Maronis. I'm sorry, not the Falcons. The what's their name?
Gigante.
The Gigantes and the Maronis. It's Penguin versus the rest of them. But, you know, they did a time jump, and now Penguin has an entire army. And also, he has all the crime families. He has all the other crime families now on his side that we never met before. We don't really know, other than the fucking triad guy. The rest, like, who the fuck are these guys? All he did was, like, have like mean looks on their faces and met him at night. So that means those are the other gangster families that he's now like teaming with to take on the Maronis and Gigantes. I mean, I'm telling you, this is kindergarten level writing, and I swear to God, if people like that, I can't. What else can I do, man? I explained all of this shit. I explained all of it. What do we do now? Like, what happens now? Hey, fans that are telling me how the writing's so good, what the fuck is this shit? Explain this to me. Explain, like, counter what I just said. They won't. They won't. They probably won't watch this video. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. What else?
By Cyrus, like breaking bread with the beers.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, yeah, that's the people we'd never seen before. The families the family gangsters, whatever the fuck, other factions, other crews that we never seen before, except for the triads that are randomly in this episode. That are, I guess, months passed, and now he has the opportunity, based on flooding the city with drugs, with free drugs, that all of a sudden I got their attention. Now I can offer them beer in a partnership, and it'll work because I have obvious plot armor. That's why I'll get away with this, and I'm the Penguin. Like, it's a poorly written episode. It's written for children. It looks like Gotham from Fox 5, and I need to know whether or not fans are into it. Like, I'm gonna let this rest here. What do you guys? If you guys want to say anything, please go ahead. I think I just fucking destroyed this thing to the ground. Please go ahead.
Well, breaking out, like convincing the gangs with the beer. I mean, that's like what you do for like freshmen getting into college to join a frat, maybe. Like, I don't know. These are gangsters, right?
It's symbolic that
Yeah.
they're lower class kids that came from nothing, and now we get to band together and take on the big families. I got that, but like, who the fuck are they though? Who are these people? Where'd they come from? Who are they? I'd never seen them before, other than the fucking Triad guys, and even their story's not even like built. It's not even like a big built story.
So I
So,
have a question. Would you
sure.
at least agree, like any robot scripted reviewer will tell you, that this episode had good pacing and
Pacing. I don't know where we're at, bro. Where are we in time? I don't know where we are. Are we next month? 2 months? 3 months? The next day? A year? Where are we? His full construction companies like chewing up underground. This is some sort of secret. Like he showed it to Victor. Like, oh my god, hey, this will be our new place, right? Penguin's Lair. This little secret place. Now there's full blown construction companies down there doing shit. It's like, well, what happened? Like, where are we in time and space? Where are we, time and space? I think they try to give you hints, especially with like Sophia with her hair change and her fucking the where she like pulls one bra strap up and she's like, ah, I just got done fucking. Who are you fucking? Oh, obviously it's the fucking torture, the past torture of her, right? To mean like, oh, time passed. Like she's now comfortable in this new thing. She took him on as being like a some sort of worker for her, or supporter of her, or higher up for her, or whatever. It's like, okay, time passed. But it God off. Do we know where and when? Like, do we really have a sense of it? I don't think so. We just know time
yeah.
passed. That's it.
That's why I asked. Like, I just want to kind of
Okay,
emphasize a little bit,
fair enough.
that like some of these things are really like good litmus tests. I think we were talking about last time that like, you know, it's a phrase that you hear so often in reviews. Is just like part of the script.
Mm-hmm.
So if you if you can see like the exact opposite and predict like they're going to say that anyways, it it's just like they're just robots if they just go with that.
Well,
Um,
God, this is clearly their worst episode. Clearly, and I need to know who the fuck is backing this. Who is saying this is good? That's all. That's all I asked for. My bad, dude. Good.
yeah, no, that's what like that's kind of the point about like um
It's not realistic.
yeah this episode like I remember if I time travel back like I was really liking like the first 3 episodes and I was looking at the show very favorably and then uh I mean from the opening here it's kind of strange. You just keep getting like smacked over the head with like something else. Like I kind of get it. It's like I knew at the end of the last episode with the layer that meant like okay we're in full blown like penguins like he's running stuff. I knew that that's what it meant. But
Yeah.
like just the changes are pretty jarring. Uh
Regulators.
yeah
Mount up.
yeah.
Who's a
So
cool back? Sorry.
yeah. So I think the one thing like seen in the last, at least the 2 episodes, probably the whole show, but like yeah, actually the whole show because even when I knew from episode like 2, Victor had his old episode, and then
Yep.
like they each were having their own episode, and then the other things that we would just see that any kind of situation that arises in the episode, unless it's like a bigger arc which would mean 2 episodes. Like most everything gets resolved in the same episode, like which tells you that they don't trust you to remember or to connect the dots, or maybe
Or
maybe
care.
maybe you don't watch like the whole thing, and they're like maybe okay, we're gonna catch somebody in this episode, and like an anthology, like this is the only episode you saw. We're gonna give you the setup, and we're gonna give you the conclusion in the same episode. So
Like the audience
that's
is
like
an
my
algorithm.
expectation already. Like I think that's a rule in this rating. So and they don't disappoint pretty much. Like that's the way. Like uh, according to that
Yeah.
rule, that's the way that they've been doing things. So
Yeah,
Uh,
this was actually particularly bad, Ben. This was, I
yeah,
think, different a version of bad. I
yeah.
accepted some of up to episode 3. I accepted what they were doing, and actually, I thought episode 3 was actually pretty fucking good.
Hmm.
But then there's
Was.
like they just said fuck you, and in fact, the egregiousness that I hated from episode 4, and then less so I hated in 5. They just said fuck it in episode 6. They're saying fuck it. We don't give a fuck. Like they know we have 2 more episodes left. We need to get everything we can in. Boom. Just do it. Throw it in there. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Throw it all out there. Guess what? The audience is already hook, line, and sinkered. I don't think they give a shit. Let's just throw this fucking shit out here. And they're going to love it anyways. Now, once again, I have not seen any reviewers yet, any reactors, commenters. I haven't seen nothing yet, right? I haven't seen the outside world yet on this episode. But god damn it, if 4 and 5 skated and passed, I wonder what this will do. I'm curious. Like, where are we at actually? Because I've lost faith. So I'm like, I assume they're gonna call it like, oh, maybe it's not the best one ever. I liked episode 5 and 4 better, but it's still a solid episode. It's still pretty good. Like the same old formula, like we saw from House of Dragon, and then by the end they'll be like, what the fuck is this shit? This is terrible. All of a sudden, it's like, I, and that's when I have a heart attack and just pass out and die.
I'll just give that one example, which you were talking about. One example, like it's just where you just wreck your head. Like, okay, so obviously, the theme throughout the whole show is how much Penguin really cares about his mother, right?
No,
So
that's not the throughout the theme. No, that's not. But that I think that's like, it's a little thread there. It's
a
been
thread.
there. It's there. It's a thread. But the main theme has
It's a
been
thread.
Penguin's like personality and how manipulative he is, and how he's gonna like rise up from where he's at to become the kingpin of Gotham.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
think.
I mean, like anything related to his mother, he really cares about her. Like that's
Yeah. Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
And
For
so
sure.
they take her to the ghetto, and I mean, just starting there, right? In the place she doesn't want to be, she hates.
Yep.
And in this episode, she's literally freezing to death because they don't have power or I mean, like, and like you were saying that, like, he's got enough resources to like build a city underground. Like,
He can't heat his mom's house up though, bro.
yeah, yeah. If he puts his
Unreal.
mother through that, like even he was like, "I'm cold. I'm the penguin, and I'm freaking freezing." So,
Literally. Oh shit.
so like, like that's like, how the hell does that happen? Like, he didn't just take her. Like, he didn't take her to the lair. He didn't take her to another house. Nothing. Like, there was no way he could resolve this. He had to struggle through it. He had, I know
Well,
that they were setting up the guy with the which he pierced his nose with the
the
pliers.
politician, yeah,
Like
to get the power
they
back
were
on.
setting
Yeah.
up that scene, but like how would you put your mother through that if you actually cared about her, like in the
Well,
way
we're wrecked
that
no
you're
matter what,
telling me?
Jesse. See, you end up in a conundrum here as a writer, because either it's been 2 days since Penguin found his lair, right? And somehow you got a giant construction company down there. He has a whole new gang, like a large amount of people and all that shit. And then he got his mom's power back, right? In 2 days. Or it's been months, and mom's been freezing in that shitty apartment for months and months. And then he's like, hey, you, I'm going to threaten you. Once I threaten you, you're going to turn the power back on. Like, all of a sudden, now he gets power in that fucking part of it. Once again, entire construction companies, I'm telling you, trucks, hard hats, number of people just filling up this fucking underground lair thing. He's like hand paying these dudes, like as these like little grunt workers to do like his drug dealing shit.
Yeah.
He's hand paying them. We see the scene. There's a shit ton of people in there. Forgot his mom's fucking. forgot to put heating in his mom's house. It's him with a pair of pliers, right before he threatens the politician, right? Those same pliers that he plugged the fucking nose of the politician with. he was using to work on the generator with. He's like, damn, I can't get this generator to work. Don't you have a full-grown construction operation happening underneath the tunnels of Gotham right now, and you can't get a generator for your fucking mom's heating, bro? What are we talking about? And I guess they were using it for a narrative about, like, hey, you politician, you don't care about the poor. You don't care about the poor, so I gotta get pliers and put it between your fucking nose, your nostrils, and hold you by this. Like, hey, put my fucking power back on. The people in Crown Point, you don't care about them? Huh? Give them power right now. It's as campy and cheesy as I'm explaining it, bro. And they might get away with it. I have no faith in reactors and viewers. I have no faith in any of them, bro. Be real with you. They might give this a pass. They might give this episode an A+, for all I know. Sorry, Jesse. I had to rant about that, bro. It's crazy.
That's perfectly fine. I agree. Yep.
Fuck. Good? Good?
Oh yeah, just so that was that one example, and so there's definitely a lot more. But what this tells you is like, because we're gonna watch some other reviewers just to kind of
Of course
see
I am.
where they're leading people,
Of course
and
I am.
then yeah, because we're really just trying to see like it's hard to find anybody tell you anything other than like actual just plot, not even what they think, just the plot. So we're gonna see like, do people intentionally lie to us, and
There's
or
no way
are they just
around
not
this one.
watching? They're just like like just saying what they see and not thinking about what they see. I don't know, but but
If
just with a couple examples, you could kind of like, do they
yeah.
notice? Do they care? Or is this just, you know,
This might be Jordan's
written?
Christmas, Jesse. This
Is
might
this
be
written in stone from above? I don't know. We'll see.
this might be my Christmas, bro. If these little chat GPT reviewers fucking pick out like, hey, I'm gonna like I have a 10-minute video, 8.5 minutes are gonna be me rereading the plot of what happened, or of the actual video version of it, right, where they do reactions, and most of it's just video clips of the episode playing out, and it takes up 90% of the video, and then they get their reviewer like, man, I really like this one. Good acting, good pacing. The cinematography is actually really good in this episode. I really like the some of the shockers in there. You know what I'm saying? Like really interesting like plot twists and character development, like character arcs, like verb noun verb noun verb noun. Just
Yeah,
think of
this
a
really
robot
sets you up
doing
for the
that.
next episode, and we're just gonna have to see what happens.
I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for your in their minds. Thanks for your $30,000. But in their what their words will say, thanks for your view and comments and your thumbs up. But in their actual minds, they're like, thanks for $30,000. You idiots, dumb fucks. Whatever. I'm a hater. Forgive me. Let's end this review. I'm sorry. I need someone find the smartest video, movie, TV reviewer on YouTube. Someone in the comments. If you're here, I need you to
Please.
take this recording, give it to one of them, and tell them to debunk it. I dare them to. I triple dog dare them to. Please debunk what was said tonight. If not, then like it is what it is. Hey, enjoy the show. Enjoy the dumbassery. At this point, Superman and Lois is a better show than this. At this point, but that's just my opinion. Forgive me. I know it's CW and it's campy, but they have more cohesion, more cohesiveness, and more like one thing ties to another better than this fucking dog shit show right now. This show has entered dog shit territory. It is what it is. All right, there you go. There's a review for Penguin Season 1, Episode 6. I guess it's called Gold Summit. There you go.